Hello and welcome back to Beyond the Sprue. In this week's episode we have a big announcement from Revell, and border models are making a splash. Anyway, my name's Jim. Let's get down to the question. In which 1998 adventure film does Harrison Ford fly a groom and goose? Is it The Fugitive, B. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, C. 6 Days, 7 Nights, D. Raiders of the Lost Ark? Leave your answer in the comments. So kicking off this week, we have a McLaren M23. It's a full detail kit. It's in 1/12 scale and it's coming from Model Factory Hero. And this is a mixed media kit, and by that I mean it contains white metal parts. So if you're looking for something with a bit more of a challenge, something a bit different, this could be the kit for you. Put it all together and you make a fantastic kit. But it does contain white metal parts, so you will need to know what you're doing with that. Anyway, it's from Model Factory Hero. New tooling. And here we have a 1/76 scale Land Rover 1-ton truck from Airfix. It's a re-release from their 2008 tooling. Hasn't been released since then. I know that some people have been asking for this. They're also releasing the long wheelbase Land Rover, and this is going to be a 1/76 scale as well. It's a re-release, but this one is from a 1991 tooling, originally by JB Models. Both kits come with 2 schemes. And as I say, they are from Airfix. And Miniards are releasing these set of wooden barrels, small size, 135 scale, 20 wooden barrels, come with some decals, and will enhance many a diorama scene. And Miniards are releasing this land utility tractor in 135. They make a mould and then they exploit it to the nth degree. Anyway, it's coming in 4 scheme options. 3 are for the United Kingdom, 1 for Italy, and the one on the bottom left there is for Somerset, which would be the pinnacle of tractors. I should know I'm from Somerset. And Amusing Hobby are bringing out 135 scale EMBT enhanced main battle tank. It's 1 in 35 scale, and it has the most amazing turret and electronic warfare and sensors. If you're looking to build a rather modern tank, this could well be it, and I believe it has some unique track options as well on the links. And that's from Amusing Hobbies. And Border Models are certainly on the ball with this, because this is a PLA ZT-Z100. If you've not heard of it, well, it's not surprising, because it's only just been unveiled at the Chinese 2025 military parade. First public unveiling was then. These are CAD images, not built images. It's a no glue and no paint kit, so it will just click together. But this is Chinese modern warfare technology here. It's so new that the West don't even know what the instruments at the back do, and it's coming out from Border Models 135 scale. Very interesting indeed. And Hobby Boss are releasing a 135 new tooling of a Panzerkampfwagen 3 OS M, and it's going to be a 135 scale. That's from Hobby Boss. I'm not sure on the release date, but it is a brand new tooling. And IBG have made their announcements for the coming few weeks, their releases. First of all, this 1/72 scale DAC Mark 1 close support British armoured car, a Dingo armoured car, I believe. And they're also bringing out a 1/72 scale Bedford NWC Walter Bowser truck, and this is going to be a late production model. And they've also announced they're bringing out an Italian autocannon 3RO and ammo carrier truck, and that's a 2-in-1 kit, 1/72, all from IBG. And Alpha Models are continuing their release of various Ferraris. This time we've got an F12 TDF 1/24 scale, and these kits go together to make a beautiful model at the end of it. If you're capable of making cars, then take my hat off to you. Quite difficult. If you've never made one, why not? And the Bodhi have expanded their catalogue a little bit more. They're releasing 2 half truck riders, Germans in World War II, 135 scale. And IBG are releasing this set of Polish cavalrymen in 1939. That's in 135 scale as well. And ICM are releasing this Black Hawk crew, where we call it, but I think one of them's sick because there's only 3 helicopter pilots instead of 4. Why that is, I'm not sure. 148 scale, that's for their recent release of the Black Hawk, and that's the crew to go in it. I'm guessing that the full figure would make it seem too crowded, but that's just a guess on my part. And Border Models have announced they're releasing a 1/350 scale Yamato. As I say, that's from Border Models, and this kit is a new tooling, includes metal barrels and 2 styles of 3D gun blast bag. New technology used, and they're making the hull. It's using a four-sided slider molding, and that allows the hull to be assembled with only 2 parts. PE parts included, metal barrels are included. Detail looks incredible. All precision 3D printing all over it. That's from Border Models. It's a Yamato. It's a 1/350 scale. If you're into your ships, this could be for you. And a little bit of digging, and I found this model from Litaki, and it's a 1/72 scale multi-role Super Oreo, and it comes with a cockpit set. And the images we're looking at are the test assembly models that they've released images of. First images, it looks to be rather impressive. So keep your ears open and eyes peeled, and hopefully we will see. Micromere and AMP are sister companies, and they're releasing this Hughes OH6 KUs, and it's going to be 1/32 scale. It's coming in 2 configurations, simplified and expanded. They're taking pre-orders for the extended version, and that's going to have a few printed editions, main rotor, engines, and that means the hood can be opened. You can get pre-orders already, and it's going to be released through Micromere sister company AMP. Modern are releasing a Boeing 707-321 in 1/44 scale. It's coming with 2 liveries, Pan Am and American Airlines. 1/44 scale, that's from Rodden's. Keep your eyes open for this fine molds jet. It's coming out in 1/72 scale, an F-15, and it's the DJ version, and it's going to be in the JASDF Aggressor Squadron markings. If you fancy building that, then don't worry about that digital camo, because it's all on decals. And as I say, this kit comes with the digital camo already done, so that's going to be easy to apply-ish. It's better than painting it, and it comes with just 1 scheme option. And here's an interesting kit, or kits should I say, because KP are releasing 4 of these, and they're releasing 2 Astia CS gliders and 2 VSO-10 Wasps. They're going to be in 1/72 scale, and they come with each kit comes with a decal sheet, so you can make 4 different options for each one. So potentially 16 different aircraft there. Anyway, something a little bit different. I would include that. And KP are also releasing Olicon L40 Meta Sokol. That should be released soon. 2 editions of this new tooling, both in 1/48 scale, and both kits are coming with 3 scheme options. I'm sorry, but I haven't got those images yet. And Welsh Models are releasing a 1/44 scale Avro 688 Tudor 1, operated by the UK Ministry of Supply, and I've spoken about Welsh Models many times. But in case it's your first time, these kits are for more experienced modelers with more skills because of the way it's manufactured. And Dexco have released a Douglas DC-861 in United Airlines scheme. That's in 1/44 scale as well. And Sabre Kits are releasing 2 editions of the Avia B135, and that's going to be 1/48 scale. It's plastic parts, but does, I believe, come with 3D printed propellers and seats and tyres, as well as some photo etch. Both kits come with 4 scheme options, and that is from Sabre Kits. I believe you're now able to pre-order this Tornado GR1 for Desert Storm markings from Italieri, and it's in 1/32 scale. It's coming with new parts. It's building on their 2020 new tooling, and it comes with 4 Desert Storm scheme options. And in 1/32, this should give you a Tornado that is around about just over 20 inches long. And something a little bit different from Starling Models, they're releasing a resin and photo etch kit of this PC Adele 11C 1939 scheme 1/44 scale, 144, and it's a 3D printed kit, and it's clear windscreen, a small etched fret for the gun sight, and comes with 3 marking options. Wings and fuselage are printed as one piece to ensure the correct angle of the wings, as are the landing gear legs. All for £18 from Starling Models. And following on from last episode's announcement from Revell of their 1/32 Gloucester Meteor, they've now announced on their Facebook page, I believe it was, that they're going to make a Hawker Hunter T7A is coming next year. All we have are these CAD images. It's going to be 1/32. If you like your Hawker Hunters and you're looking forward to one, then keep your eyes open, because next year Revell are releasing one. And I've mentioned this kit before, this 1/72 P51D Mustang from Armour Hobby that's coming our way. They've put together some test builds of this, and the detail is incredible. It really is for a 1/72 scale. You can't really appreciate it in the pictures too much. You sort of freeze frame them and zoom in on them, but the wing, the textures, it's very good detail indeed. 1/72 scale, I think it's going to be a good seller. And soon on sale from ICM is this HS-123A, a German dive bomber and ground attack aircraft. It's coming with 2 variants. Again, really good detail, and the cockpit and fuselage are designed very accurately, they say, and we'll have some made up images for us to look at here. And that's a fantastic looking kit from ICM. It's going to be in 1/32 scale. And more releases from IBG Models is this IAR 80B fighter over Stalingrad, and it's going to be 1/72 scale. That's from IBG Models. Romanian fighter. And also from IBG is this limited edition C47A Polish Decatur, and that's in 1/72 scale as well. Love the markings on that, looks really nice. And IBG Models are also releasing the Supermarine Spitfire Mark 1 early. The beginning of the saga, that's in 1/72 scale. They're also releasing 2 cockpits. Now I'm really sorry, I'm not sure if this is a separate buy or it's within the kit. It's just not clear. But there are going to be early cockpits and Supermarine cockpits to go in these models, but I'm not sure if they're included or they're separate. In fact, if you know the answer to that, please let me know in the comments. And Luke Graf have announced they're going to make a Groom and Goose. It's going to be 1/32 scale. It's going to be 3D printed. It's going to come in a couple of versions, military and civilian, and high detail Pratt & Whitney Wasp Junior engines. Doors and hatches can be displayed either open or closed, and they're also offering it with detachable wings, so it's easy to store on your shelves. If you want to showcase the engines, you can, and you can even remove the cowling or even the entire nacelles. And yeah, I will keep you updates as they come, and that's going to be from Luke Graf. And of course, if you don't want to miss any updates, then you will need to subscribe, and I really appreciate that. I also appreciate every single like I get and all the comments that you guys put in the comment section of the video. Thank you so much for that. It keeps me going. And here's a new release from ICM. It's in 1/48 scale, Marauder Mark III, and it's coming with 3 3 scheme options for RAF and SAAF, and that's from ICM. Did someone say Groom and Goose? Well, would you believe it? Sword models are also releasing one, but this time it's going to be in a 1/72nd scale, and that's for new mouldings and transparent parts, and hopefully for the end of the month. New mouldings of details of transparent parts includes new masks and form marking options. Groom and Goose 1/72nd scale from Sword models. If you want one, keep your eyes open. There it is. And here we have another 3D printed kit. It's from Hachaka Print, and they're making an EC 665 Tiger, and it's going to be a 1/35 scale. Official release is on October the 15th, and it does look good. I can't deny it. 55 parts, and yeah, we will look forward to seeing that. I especially will. And Joycraft Productions have released some more images of their Canada's CT114 Tudor 3D printed plane. It's in 1/32nd scale, and it does look great, and I'm including more 3D printed in the videos because you know, love it or hate it, 3D printing is with us. Lots of kits are including it now. We're going to have to get sort of used to it, and if you're very old school, then you know it is out there for you. You've still got all the vintage kits, but at the same time, going forward, kits are coming with 3D parts more and more, so I think we need to sort of get used to fitting these. Now this company are releasing all the parts, and they're all going to be in their protective cages, which they get printed when they're printed, and if that makes sense, they get printed around the part. Anyway, high detail on these kits, so yeah, they make lovely models. And KP are releasing 4 editions of their new tooling of the Republic P47Cs. These are going to be in 1/72nd scale. Each scheme comes with 3 or 4 scheme options, and they're making a P47 C2, a C5, a C2/5 Thunderbolt, and a C2/5 Thunderbolt with a ferry tank, and they're all from KP. They're in 1/72nd scale. And Revell models are releasing this multimedia Fire Streak missile trial Avon Sabre, and it's going to be in 1/72nd scale. They say it's suitable for experienced modelers, most likely because of the plastic resin and metal components that are involved. Anyway, it's from Revell models. We're coming to the end of the video, and we're going to hit the question in a minute. So thanks for watching. I will see you in a couple of weeks, but here's the question: in which 1998 adventure film does Harrison Ford fly Groom and Goose? Well, if you said it's one Indiana Jones, you would definitely be wrong. It's certainly not The Fugitive. So it's 6 Days and 7 Nights. Thank you very much for watching. See you in a couple of weeks, guys. Take care for now. Happy modelling.